MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Today we've got a good matchup ahead between the Atlanta Braves and the Washington Nationals. It's a battle of elite pitchers next on MLB Network. Steven Strasburg, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Steven Strasburg has been good since he put on a uniform. The pride and joy of San Diego State University. The closest thing we've seen to Nolan Ryan. Mid to upper 90s fastball. Great changeup, great curveball, and great slider. Very, very rarely do you see a guy have a four-pitch mix that's as good as Steven Strasburg's.
Acuna digs in now, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. Now the 3-2 pitch. Temperature pretty seasonable for this time of year, 55 degrees at game time. And he chased one there as this is bounced to short. Turner gloves it. Throw pulls the first baseman off the bag.
Well, if you're superstitious and believe in omens, this is really a bad sign. First hitter of the game, first chance to set the tone, and he sails the throw. We'll see if that was a fluke or the beginning of a trend.
So next up will be Freddie Freeman. His past numbers with Steven Strasburg, a .339 batter. He's also taken him deep 4 times. Strasburg on 1-1. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. Time to check our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Freddie Ferguson.
You know, this is one of the guys behind the dish, Freddie Ferguson, Dan, that the rookies are going to have a tough time with. If you've played in the league for a little bit, you understand that he's got his own zone.
You touched on it, D-Roy. I think he rewards the veteran players, not only pitchers, but position players. He makes the younger players, he makes them earn their keep. To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
The 3-1. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. And that misses for ball 4 to Freeman as he'll work the walk.
That was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
Here's Marcell Ozuna. Three balls and a strike to the Braves left fielder.
This is a spot you like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
Acuna on second. Freeman on at first with nobody out. And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
At this rate, he's going to set some kind of a record for walks issued in a game, or he'll get an early hook. We'll see if he can settle down here and start to find the strike zone, or if he continues to struggle.
Coming to the plate now, Travis d'Arnaud. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Big breaking ball and a beauty that time. 1-2. Needs a punch out here. Can he get it? Yes, he can. A swing and a miss, and that's a big out, number 1. Standing in now with runners in scoring position, Ozzie Albies. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. The 1-1. Here's a drive toward the gap in right center, and that's going to split the alley for extra bases. 1 run scores. He's in at second safely as 2 runs come across to score, and they grab the lead.
We didn't have to wait long for the offensive fireworks in this one. 2 runners aboard, and he got a pitch he liked, drove it all the way to the wall to bring in a pair of runs, and they're still in good shape to add on with him at second now.
Into the box now, Dansby Swanson. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Coming in on it is Eaton. He gets there, and that's the second out. And even with 2 away now, that ball just didn't get out there deep enough, so they'll hold him at third base.
The third baseman, Austin Riley.
Now in the box, Austin Riley. And now the Braves look to put more across the plate in this opening frame. Second and third, 2 away. Three and one.
It's clear he just hasn't been able to find any rhythm out there. Pretty much unable to hit any of his spots, and now he's at 3-1, and he's put him into another great hitting count.
Good curveball there, gets the swing and miss.
You know, this isn't a ballpark that yields a lot of runs, so when you've got a chance like this to put some early runs on the board, it becomes really important to do so.
And he misses with it for ball 4, so the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
Well, some might say a walk there is okay because you've got first base open, but he's been struggling out there, and if you're going to work around hitters, you don't want to work around hitters in the bottom of the lineup.
At the plate, Christian Pache, 8th batter of the inning now with the bases loaded and 2 away. Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone, 1-2.
A strike away now from getting out of this mess. Sometimes pitching is all about minimizing, right? So keeping it to 2 runs across in the inning would be huge.
The 1-2 pitch. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. Bases are loaded here, 2 down. Here's a ball swung on and lofted in the air out toward right center. Eaton is there now as he makes the catch, and they're able to avoid the huge inning here as the side is retired. So they wind up with 2 in the inning, but it could have been a lot worse as they leave the bases loaded. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. Atlanta leads it 2-0. Max Fried is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Braves. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, every team needs a pitcher like this one here. His numbers aren't going to blow you away. Career ERA just under 4. But one thing he does, he takes the ball every 5 days, throws strikes, and gives his team a chance to win every single time he goes out there. He'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
Digging in, Trey Turner. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Two and one the count to Trey Turner. Three and one to the National shortstop.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
The 3-1. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Eaton.
At the plate now, Adam Eaton. Count still at 1-2. And it's a ball and 2 strikes to Adam Eaton now. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there.
He was absolutely all over that fastball. Have to find a way to keep that fair.
Swing, and I believe this one is going to find the seats as well. It does, so quite a battle here as it remains 1-2. Good take there to lay off the high fastball.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him, so we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
Fouled away. Now another 2-2. Pulled toward right center field. Acuna giving chase. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Batting third, the left fielder, Juan Soto.
Digging in now, Juan Soto. His career numbers against this pitcher, not great. He's 1 for 8. The 1-2. Weakly hit towards first. Scooped up, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Nationals gone in order. They trail it here 2-0. Nick Markakis will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 22, Nick Markakis.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
Popped him up. Suzuki has a play. 1 away.
The right fielder, number 13, Ronald Acuna Jr.
So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the always dangerous Ronald Acuna Jr. A ball and 2 strikes now. A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now. Freddie Freeman there. He'll hit next. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
He's looking a lot sharper and has settled in here in the second inning. It'd be hard not to, because that first inning was pretty much a mess. But I give him credit for letting it go and making some really good adjustments.
So now to the plate, Freddie Freeman, and it's fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning.
Hey, this is a huge at-bat right here. This pitcher wants to end this inning and have 3, 4, 5 due up to start the next inning.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Around first, digging for two. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the left field wall. And now he'll get into scoring position with two away.
The left field.
This right here is the difference between an average hitter and a very good hitter. The average hitter probably doesn't do anything with that pitch, but this guy goes down and gets it, muscling it to the outfield for an extra base hit.
Standing in now, Marcelo Zuna.
Nope, that's the ball.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
3-2, full count. Freeman at second with two down. Good job going down and hanging with it that time.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Boy, really making him work now as the seventh pitch of the at-bat is also fouled away, so the count will hold steady at 3 balls and 2 strikes. Payoff pitch one more time. A swing and a ground ball to third. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Bryce Wilson, a 6'1" right-hander, will be the one to get the call from the bullpen here. Leading off the inning, Ryan Zimmerman, and they'll need him to get something going here. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Grounded to the right. And that is through into right field for a single.
Sometimes you just got to trust your hands. That pitch probably wasn't even in the zone, and he was able to fight it off for a base hit.
Cabrera.
Stepping in as Dribble Cabrera. The 1-1 home. Nobody out, runner on first. Popped up. Swanson waits on it. And that's the first out of the inning.
Batting 6th, the second baseman, Starlin Castro.
Now to the plate, Starlin Castro, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here it comes on 1-1. Lifted into center field. Center fielder on the run. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Batting 7th, the catcher, Kurt Suzuki.
So a runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning, and that'll bring in the catcher, Kurt Suzuki. 2 out with the man at first. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. And he misses low here, so the count goes to 3-1. And that is in there at the letters to run it full 3-2.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Heading out towards shallow right. Acuna's there for it. And that ends the inning. 1 left for Washington. They trail things here 2-0. And back in our nation's capital, before we get too much further on the field, let's check in with Heidi.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the Braves offense with their manager Brian Snicker during the commercial break. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Into the box now, Travis d'Arnaud, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. The 1-1 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Turner fields it cleanly, and the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Had to protect there with 2 strikes, and he just got it off the end of the bat. Not much of a problem for the infield at that point.
So up steps Ozzie Albies, last year's recipient of the Silver Slugger Award for NL second baseman. Can't connect there. It's 2-2.
Offered at that breaking ball below the zone, and that's a tough one to spit on. But the key is recognizing it coming out of the pitcher's hand earlier and making sure that it goes up before it comes down. More likely to be a hanger when that's the case.
Curveball, and he buckled him, but it's full 3-2. Dansby Swanson will be next. 1 out, nobody on. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that brings up the former #1 overall pick, Dansby Swanson. Ripped down the first base line, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit hard on the ground to short. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one.
Kind of looked like he had gotten his bearings there. Dan was going to have a 1-2-3 inning, but not the case, giving up that late 2-out knock.
Boy, this lineup is so deep. 1 through 9, they could put a hurting on you, and they're making him work, and he's given up a lot of base hits so far in this one. So far, this has not been an easy one for this pitcher.
At the plate, Austin Riley. Fouled off. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And that's through for a hit.
Hey, after back-to-back 2-out hits right now, This pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate, a crooked number going on the board.
In now, Christian Pache. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
He really needs to find a pitch to put this guy away with right here, right now. He can't allow this inning to get any worse than it's already become.
And he fouls this one off. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. And the throw to first will indeed get him. It's a strikeout, score at 2-3, and the inning is over. 2 left for Atlanta. They're up 2-0. Leading off the inning, Victor Robles, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. Might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Howie Kendrick will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning.
47, Howie Kendrick.
Line drive to left. And that'll take care of the pinch hitter here for route number 2.
The batter, number 7, shortstop, Trey Turner.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and into bat is Trey Turner. Last strike now for the Nats. And he gets strike 3 called to end it here, and with that, this one is over.
Hey, listen, you don't always want your closer to have to go 2 innings on a regular basis, but in this game, it was necessary for this one, and he had just enough to get the job done.
A 2-0 finish today. The Braves earn the victory despite only collecting 4 total hits. Max Fried earns the victory on the mound. Steven Strasburg worked only 3 innings in the losing effort. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian. We all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon for the victorious Atlanta Braves. 2 runs on 4 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. For the Nationals,